You're watching Around Town with Henry Dormann.
We're sponsored by Chemung Canal Trust Company. Trust is their middle name. Service is their motto. They're really nice people. We'll see you in the bank. I'll be in the vault. Have you ever wanted to fly, but you didn't know how to do it except on an airline? The most wonderful place, and I'm telling you from personal experience, is the Costa flying service in Painted Post.
Yes.
And this is Mary Costa, and this is Joe Costa, and they are the nicest people in the world. And she has warm hands too, and I like to hold her because I've known her and him for many, many years. They used to live in Bath, and they live out here now. And you have planes that do interesting things. Come closer.
Yes, we do.
You have planes that have interesting things. Not only this plane, which belongs to someone, and you take care of them, but he also flies. And if you want to have a banner to wish happy birthday to your wife, he'll fly it behind the plane. And this is the plane that he uses for that. Now, is this an expensive thing? Is chartering a plane to go up expensive? How do you manage to keep everybody happy?
Well, it actually...
Does he manage to keep everybody happy?
Well, I can say one thing. Towing banners, he's had many proposals.
Oh,
I have.
go ahead.
I have proposed to many women through the years with the banner. And
They actually say, will you marry me?
yeah, exactly. I've been over all the lakes. I've been in some very strange places. I know a guy had his girlfriend in a silo. They're up on top of a silo, and he wanted me to fly past that. And I've had some other very interesting situations that occurred involving marriage that I think didn't take place. But for the most part, it's been very successful. Very successful towing the banner.
But you've always had a lot of fun just flying, and you fly people up just because they want to go around their property or wherever.
Exactly. So I focus on Keuka and Seneca Lake, which are very picturesque lakes.
Beautiful.
And I never get tired of seeing those two lakes. You think that would be unusual. There are days when I've seen those two lakes maybe 3 or 4 times.
Well, what about Lake Keuka?
Fantastic.
Lake
Beautiful
Keuka's
lake.
Smaller, but and less people.
Yes, it is. It's
and you moved from Bath now to where, Painted Post?
I did. We live out here in town of Irwin right now. Yes.
5 minutes from the office.
5 minutes from here. Yes.
And how many planes do you work and operate and fix up here on the average?
Well, we probably maintain in excess of 50 aircraft.
50?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. And that's what, like this airplane directly behind us, is here for, is for maintenance. The one to our far left is here for maintenance. And we focus a lot on that. That's one of our primary businesses.
How expensive is it to go up in a plane, and how expensive is it to have a flying, will you marry me signal?
All right, well, to answer your first question, to take someone up towards Hammondsport or Watkins Glen is going to cost $60 per person. And I got to charge for 2 people, which is $120. But the strange thing is, why? Basically just because of economic reasons. I've got to charge $120 to go here to Hammondsport and back.
So it's even if it's one person, you got to charge that.
Unfortunately, yes,
Well,
I
that's
do.
not expensive when you consider gas and everything.
Yes, and it's a better part of a half hour to do so. There are other factors involved too. But when we go to, for instance, Hammondsport, and usually even on a day like today, you're going to see the entire lake. And the fact that Keuka Lake is shaped like the letter Y, it's interesting to see that. And the other thing that a lot of people are not aware of is how close everything is. We sort of compact everything. You see Keuka Lake, you see Seneca Lake. One of my flights, you're going to see 6 lakes at a time.
Really?
Yeah, from basically at the bluff. Yeah, so it's very interesting. And that's one of the comments I get from people is they did not realize how close the lakes are to each other until you get up there to take a flight and see it from that vantage point.
He's a regular tourism guide.
He is.
Well, I've always sort of pushed to Bend County because for several reasons. We've got the wine industry, we've got the lakes, we have Corning Glass here. And I sort of like to think I'm an ambassador for Steuben County.
Well, you get around and fly them, so you must have quite an audience.
Sometimes I do.
And you've done this for how long? What made you start here?
Well, you see, I'm following in the footsteps of my father. He started this back in the early 30s, and I sort of just evolved into it.
But you say that smilingly, but then you built this wonderful runway with the help of the federal government.
I did, yes.
And it's now a state-of-the-art airport.
Well, thank you.
Well, it is.
It is, yes.
Yeah. And you actually house planes for people, too.
We do. As a matter of fact, as you drive by Interstate 86, you're going to see all the buildings here. They're full of airplanes. There is nothing empty here in terms of buildings. Nothing is empty.
Do you fly, too?
No,
No?
I ride.
You ride. You have the best of all jobs.
Yes,
Is he always so enthusiastic?
yes,
Now, I have to ask you this. Forgive me. But you've been married umpteen years.
right.
What is the most wonderful thing about him that you've noticed all these years?
About him?
Yeah. She's smiling.
Well,
You can say it. Go ahead.
he really is a great guy.
I think so, too.
I lucked out.
He is terrific to work with. I can say this. We've known each other for, what, at least
Quite a
20
few years.
years?
Yes.
He is
quite-
a delight to work with. Nice guy. They're both wonderful people and really do a really honest, nice service, because I think this is one of the most reliable, safe operations I know.
Oh, thank you. We try to make it that way, and you really have to strive to do it.
I have another question. This is a tough question to ask, but here you are operating this extremely successful thing, which obviously makes you very wealthy. How do you keep your weight down and not eat so much?
Well, believe it or not, I spend a lot of time at the gym.
You do?
I do.
Where do you go?
All right. Over here at the HealthWorks. I do.
And you do?
Well, I get on the treadmill, and I do it basically for my heart, and I keep my heart pumping that,
And it's
that
pumping
fluid
well?
through. It pump that fluid through there. Yes.
We don't want you to have any accidents or something. We want you to really pump well.
And yes, and more importantly, neither do I.
It's a wonderful place. Come to visit because you can see the planes, take a ride. It's worth saving money to do it because it's really safe. And the Costa family are really, really nice people. And I can say this from experience of age. Good luck to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
What is that, a
There's a
Costa
Costa
flying?
service.
Oh, look at
Yeah.
that. He's got his own. Can you buy those?
Not anymore.
No?
No.
But
You
if
can't.
enough
We
people-
used to.
If
Used to
enough
sell
people
them.
ask, you can sell them.
I probably could.
Now,
Yes.
did you give a phone number for here in case people want to call up?
Yeah, our number is, of course, it's area code 607, and it's 962-0053.
And it's easy to find it.
Boy, I'll tell you something. If you ever get on Interstate 86 and you miss us on the way by, then
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, too.
You're welcome.
I got to be
Thank you.
continental
It
and
was a
kiss the
pleasure.
hand. The pleasure is mine. We'll see you. I'll be in the first plane. I'm going to drag I don't want my wife to know this, but I'm going to drag an advertising sign for her saying, "I love you, dear." Don't say anything yet. I want it to be a surprise.
Now, getting rewards is faster than ever. Open a Chemung Canal Trust Company checking account with our debit card, and you can join our You Choose Rewards program. Simply use your debit card to buy groceries, gas, or just pay bills. You could earn 5,000 You Choose Rewards points and a fast $50 when you qualify. Open a checking account and watch your points add up fast. For details on how to qualify, visit ChemungCanal.com. Chemung Canal Trust Company, member FDIC.
Okay, so we drowned the fire, stirred it, drowned it again, and now just feel if it's cold.
Yeah.
Cool.
Smokey just gave me a bear hug.
I know. I already posted it.
Yeah, it's going down. We about to live it up, y'all. Let's go.
It's a big world, and now we're loving this town. It's our turn. So put your hands up, we on the big screen, and everybody's here living out our dreams. Dreams, whoa. Yeah, yeah. Don't be scared, take a chance, come on, give me your hand. It's time to laugh, time to smile, now let's get up and dance. Come on everybody, let's live it up. Let it out if you can't get enough. This right here gon' make you jump, jump, jump. This is home. This is the place. We break it out, sing it loud, scream and shout. This is home. Hey, yeah. This is home.
Come closer, because we are in a deserted part of Corning. It's 7 o'clock in the morning on a beautiful day. There's nobody here. And we're at a secret place which is mobbed every morning, even at 7 o'clock. And these are the two ladies who own it, mother and daughter. She's had 5 children. Now introduce yourselves.
My name is Evelyn Schultes. And I'm Carol Tamero.
And they own a place called?
Poppleton's Bakery and Cafe.
At?
It's on 23 West Market Street in Corning, New York.
And the phone number in case you want to order lots of stuff in advance.
It's 607-937-3311.
And you're open?
From 7 to 5, Monday through Friday, and on Saturday from 9 to 5.
And they have cold hands because it's cold. But they have the most delicious things that they make themselves. And not only scones, but what other things?
We have
not only, I know no place else around for miles where you can get scones. Don't take your hand away.
Oh, sorry.
You need to be warm here. So what would you make other things?
Yep,
for lunch and breakfast?
We do. We do lunch and breakfast crepes. We do bagels, quiche.
What flavor?
Bagels?
No, quiche.
We have ham and cheddar and broccoli and cheddar, and then we do a whole bunch of different assorted ones. This time we had roasted red pepper, goat cheese, and garlic.
And you do all this yourselves?
Yeah, we have a great team. We have a really great staff.
Now, I'm going to say nothing. I'm going to take my hands away. and you tell me everything, because this sounds so tempting. There's no other place that does what you do. Not only here, but Elmira, as far as I can think of, no other place. Right?
Right, from scratch.
How did you start this, and what are you going to show us here?
Well...
Tell us everything at the same time.
All of it. Well, we do lots of cookies, we do cakes, we do cupcakes, brownies. We have French macaroons on the weekends. We do the scones, like you said. Those are very popular. And then we also have an assortment of gluten-free things. Coffee cake, lemon bread, cupcakes, brownies.
What a terrible time.
I know, it's so terrible.
And your husband told me he gains weight here ever since you opened.
Yeah, I don't blame that on me. If he can't not eat it, that's his fault.
What are you doing here? Are you putting icing on what are they called, muffins?
These are my red velvet cupcakes.
Red what?
Red velvet cupcakes.
Red velvet cupcakes.
Yes. And I frost them with our cream cheese buttercream. It's my personal favorite.
Do you make up this stuff?
Some of it, yeah. Yeah,
because
some of it's my original recipe.
You create all of these things.
Yeah, yep.
What a lucky guy you're married to. Gee.
Yeah, well, he cooks a lot. He's a good cook. So between the two of us, there's a lot of good food going around.
Show us what you're going to do here.
All right. This is my new favorite tip that I just found. Like just piling the frosting right on there.
What flavor is it?
It's a cream cheese buttercream. So it's loaded with cream cheese, butter, and powdered sugar. Yeah.
Yeah, she says. Yeah, she says. Did you teach her all this?
No, I do not bake.
You don't bake?
I don't bake. I like to cook.
But you organized all this with her.
Yes. Yep. We work together to come up with our menu, and she really does most of the dessert menu. I do most of the food menu.
What a wonderful life you have. And you must get up very early to come in.
Well, she gets up earlier than I do.
What time do you get up?
Usually about 6 in the mornings. 6. Yeah, so not
it's open by 7.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I move quick.
And who makes the crepes?
We all do. We have one girl that does a really, really good job,
And
and she
what
does it most
flavors
of
are
the
the
time.
crepes again?
They're just a plain crepe, but we fill it with different things. So our most popular lunch crepe is a cranberry chicken, and that's filled with like cranberry cream cheese and chicken and romaine. It's almonds. Yeah, it's really good.
So you're open for lunch but not dinner.
Right.
What time do you close?
5.
5 o'clock. What a unique, different type of thing to have for lunch.
It's very fun.
Yeah.
Where did you come up with this idea?
We prayed. We wanted something really, really different. And so we actually had been, every night of the week before we opened, we were picking recipes and just trying different things and experimenting. So one night I told all the kids, I said, we're having Hungarian pancakes for dinner tonight. And so I made them, and we got them all put together, and I was like, these are dessert crepes. And
They
we're
were
eating them, and we were going, oh, these are so good, these are so good. And we were, all of a sudden, all of us were like, crepes, we can do crepes. Because nobody does crepes, and that's what we were looking for.
God turned out to be pretty good to you.
He was very good to us, yes.
And did you learn everything from her, or you made it up yourself?
I learned how to cook from her, but the baking I've taught myself and learned from other people. So my dad's a baker.
Well, your dad's a baker.
He likes to bake.
He likes to bake.
We'll put it that
He
way.
doesn't follow any recipe, ever.
Has he been here?
He doesn't bake here, no.
No, but has he been here to eat?
Yes.
What a nice thing to have in the family.
Yes.
You are going to do some special things coming up, and you have one special thing already, where someone came in, because I wanted to have a scone today,
Right.
and I couldn't pay for it. Somebody gave me a scone for free, and there's somebody that comes in every week and buys a certain number of scones for customers.
It was actually for Down Syndrome Awareness Day. Yeah, so once a year she'll come in and she'll buy a certain amount of scones, and we'll give them out along with a little card. She has a beautiful little boy with Downs.
How does she get the money for the Down syndrome people? If you'd give it away for free.
I think that it's more just reminding people that it's an issue and trying to get them
Just
to,
awareness.
Yeah, just be like, just
What a
think
nice
about
surprise.
Yeah, she does it once a year.
How much does it cost for a scone, and how much do these cost?
A scone is $1.95, and our red velvet cupcakes are $3.
$1.95 for a scone?
Yep.
With that lovely lemon sugar on the top. Oh, I had one. Do you notice how fat I am now? Actually not, because they're really not that bad.
No.
They taste delicious, but you think everything that tastes delicious has got to be bad for you, but not really.
No, I try to cut back on sugar everywhere that I can. I don't like things to cover your mouth in sugar sweet. So.
I do. What's your favorite?
My favorite, I like the chocolate cake. I do a salted caramel mocha cake. That one's
Salted
my
caramel
favorite.
mocha cake.
Yes.
Salted caramel. This is terrible, and it's 7 o'clock in the morning. Imagine that. What a wonderful life you have.
Oh, thank you.
Do you live in the area?
Yep, all
Right in
my
Corning?
life. So, yep, I'm actually right outside of Corning in the country, so right where I like to be with my husband and my dog.
And your dog.
Yeah.
And will you open for dinner at all, you think?
Probably not. Yeah, I need my time.
This is kind of such a charming place for brunch and lunch and
Yeah.
breakfast. And while we've been sitting here, people have been coming in and ordering things and scones and all kinds. It's like a stream of early people.
Yeah, we have our regular morning people, and then the ones that come in and find something delicious, and then there are new regulars. So
Yeah, we've been here for 3 years. We're getting ready for our 3-year anniversary.
They have such nice warm hands. It's come from baking. all these
Yes,
things.
yes.
So come by, say hello to them, give them a call. It's worth it. Come early in the morning. They're open, till lunchtime too. But it's so good. It's 7 o'clock in the morning. We're having the coziest time.
Saturdays at 9.
Saturdays at 9. We'll see you.
We are closed on Sundays.
I'll be sitting at this table having one of these. See you soon.
Your Marine Corps' way of life is to defend the American way of life. every day. No matter where we serve, we take a stand for our nation, for each other, for us all. The few, the proud, the Marines.
Now getting rewards is faster than ever. Open a Chemung Canal Trust Company checking account with our debit card and you can join our You Choose Rewards program. Simply use your debit card to buy groceries, gas, or just pay bills. You could earn 5,000 You Choose Rewards points and a fast $50 when you qualify. Open a checking account and watch your points add up fast. For details on how to qualify, visit ChemungCanal.com. Chemung Canal Trust Company, member FDIC.
You remember George Burns? When he was 95 years old, he used to wear a hat like this, and he would remember, he starred in Oh God, he was terrific, but funny, but he looked just like I do now at 95, and I'm not 95 yet. I'm working on it. And this lovely lady runs a wonderful place just outside of Hammondsport called Watersports, where you can rent all year round or just during the season?
Keuka Watersports, we do boat rentals from Memorial Day to Labor Day. We do boat rentals, jet ski rentals. We do paddle boards, sailboats, pedal boats, and kayaks.
And you can get a hat and a vest too.
You can get a hat and a vest, absolutely.
And they sell all kinds of things. Wait till you hear all the things they sell. She is the lady who runs it with her husband. And she came up with the most wonderful, gorgeous colors of a place. You just walk in here and you get happy.
Absolutely.
As you can see by what she's wearing now.
We definitely like color here at Keuka Watersports. And yes, we do.
What's the address?
It's 8436 State Route 54 in Hammondsport, on State Route 54, right next to the new Best Western that's going in.
And the phone number?
Phone number 607-569-2889.
And you can call up and make arrangements by phone for all of the things you're talking about.
Absolutely. We do have a new website, and we've expanded our website, KeukaWatersports.com. It's Keuka, K-E-U-K-A, watersports.com. And you can do online reservations, you can call us, you can stop in. We are currently expanding. We are doing now boat sales. We sell paddle boards. We're going to have a whole marine shop. We're going to have new 2016 Sun Chaser pontoons, boats for sale. We also have used boats.
And you store boats, that's a big business.
We store boats. That's one of the largest growing segments of our business right now, actually. We do store boats. We do indoor and outdoor storage. We've been storing boats for 13 years. We've stored over 1,000 boats.
Really?
We have something like 12,000 square foot of indoor storage. And
not here, though.
No, we do shrink wrap here. And then we have, in Prattsburg, we have 2 warehouses where we do indoor storage.
I always thought that was just hilarious that you can shrink wrap boats.
Yeah, pretty cool.
Yeah.
We will go to your house, your cottage on the lake, shrink wrap them. We can pick up your boat at your dock and pick it up in the fall, deliver it in the spring for you. You just need to pick up the phone or email us, and we'll take care of everything for you. If you meet us in the dock, in Hammondsport at the dock, it's no charge for us to pick the boat up and deliver it back to Keuka, our Hammondsport dock to you in the spring when you're ready to get back on your boat.
Are you expensive?
We are in line with everyone else in town.
There isn't anybody else in town.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, no.
That does what you do, as far as I know.
Yeah, not as extensive as we do, no.
Must be fun.
It is fun. It is fun. We work hard, but we play hard too.
Does your husband work here with you, or does he have another job?
No, my husband is full-time here.
Full-time there.
Full-time
so both
here.
of you are really here all the time.
Yes. My husband more so than myself. I'm also a mother, so I take care of our kids while he works.
And soon they'll be working here with you.
Soon, yeah, we bring them to work. We definitely, it's a local family-owned business here. So when you do business with us, you're supporting a local family.
Now, when somebody calls up, you give the phone number, but who do they ask for?
Anyone who answers, anyone. We have.
There are only two of you.
Well, it's my husband and I, but then in season we have his brother. It's a family business. His brother, his sister, and then we have.
Very good economics.
Yeah, yeah, it works. It works for us. So yeah, you can talk to anyone. We all know what we're doing, and if we don't, we'll find someone that does. So.
What is your favorite? You get a chance to use all of these things for free.
Yeah, yes, that's my favorite part. We do also have a dock down at Champlain Beach. I think my favorite part in season is working down there because it's like being at the lake all day. We do hourly rentals down at Champlain Beach, and that's where we do our jet ski rentals. We also do paddle boards, kayaks, sailboats, and that's the most fun because you get to get people out on the water and having fun. And my kids will come with me. They bring their little tadpole nets and they catch fish all day and play in the water and get to use all the equipment, and it's really fun. So that's my favorite part.
It's quite an investment, isn't it? I mean, this is worth a fortune, all the things you have here.
Yeah, it's definitely not cheap. The water sports business is very expensive to get into, but
we, in the viewing area of the station, we go as far as Ithaca and all around Corning, of course, and really quite a large area. But what happens if somebody is in another town, Penn Yan or wherever, and you say you have all these things available,
right,
and they get hungry to come here? Is it just as easy for them, or do you have extra special things that would make them come here in case you have a competitor in their area? You know what I mean? What's going to make them come here instead of there?
Well, one, we're the only one.
Because you're beautiful and you have a very efficient operation and you're very inexpensive.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Thanks a lot, she said.
Yeah, thanks. What he said. But yeah, we do have some things that other places don't have, and Hammondsport is just a quaint town and on its own to come to and check out.
And it's less crowded,
yes,
on the lake especially,
than
some of the other places.
Exactly.
You're not going to get overblown by one of the fast boats giving you waves.
Right, right. I agree.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I interrupted you as you were selling.
No, you're doing it for me. Thank you. You're doing a great job for me.
What are the hours that you're open?
We are open from pretty much 8 in the morning till 8 at night. Like I said, Memorial Day through Labor Day, and then. Off season, we're probably here from like 10 to 6. We kind of don't have set hours in the winter. Once we've stored your boats and put them away for the winter, we kind of relax a little and enjoy some family time. But we're here from 10 to 6 in the winter months. Starting Memorial Day, we'll be here from 8 o'clock in the morning till 8 at night.
I was just listening to you talk, and I'm looking at our camera crew and our sound technicians, and they're all absolutely awed by what you're talking about and making notes to come and call you up.
Oh, good. Well, I hope you will.
What's your favorite thing to do?
Probably going to the restaurants on the boats. Getting on a boat and going to some of the local restaurants on the lake.
We have to go. What's the phone number again?
607-569-2889, KeukaWatersports.com.
I am dressed for the occasion. I'm going to stay this way. It's not a surfboard, is it? What is it called?
Stand-up paddleboard.
Stand-up paddleboard, which is what I'm going to try when the water gets warmer. It's a little cooler now.
Yeah.
But I'll be here if you come June or something. Until then, we'll meet you here at Keuka Watersports.
KeukaWatersports.com. Thank you.
Bye.
People think I'm trash, but they're wrong. Today I'm just an aluminum can, but one day I could be a stadium.
You're watching WENY HD.